What is going on, boys and girls? It is Giuliano back here with a brand new video, and today we're coming back with another episode of the FIFA Legends series. Before I get started though, I really want to hit a big shout out to one of my subscribers. He's been really comments, and it's actually like, you know, it's one of those things where it really motivates me. The guy's name is Eslam Moataz, I believe is how you pronounce that name. Shout out to you, dude. You've been really, you know, your kind words have really helped me. And as much as I love doing YouTube, these kind of comments just make me want to do it more and more and more. Every single one of you, I wish I could name you all. But you know, he's put a couple of comments in the last couple of episodes. So, you know, big shout out to you, and big shout out to every single one of you that does subscribe to me and does watch my content, because it really motivates me to make more and more videos and to obviously try and become as good and as big as I can. But that being said, let's get into the video. Today we're going for a FIFA Legends, and we're going for two second tier teams, or second tier players, but they just used to be ridiculous. We've got the beast that is Nedum and Onouha, and we've got Michu. So we've got two very different players, you know, in a sense of obviously one's a defender, one's an attacker, but it's just they're such good players. But we want to go in goal. First off, we go for a special card. We don't need to go loads of hype, it doesn't really matter. We go for the FUT Champions winner, Jack Butland. 86 diving, 90 reflexes, 89 handling, 77 kicking, 85 positioning, and he's 6'5", which just makes him all the best because he is a great goalkeeper. Obviously a very overused goalkeeper in FIFA, so he's just absolutely awesome. Right back, we go for another special card, and it is the Silvestri. 81 pace, 76 dribbling, 80 defending, 72 passing, and 83 physical. It looks to be pretty decent. I'm looking quite happy to use him, to be honest, because he looks very solid. And then first centre back, we don't go special. They are both English and obviously Championship. We go for Mikkel Richards, who could probably be classed himself as a FIFA legend, and we've got Nedum and Onouha. But we'll get into Onouha in a second. We want to go for Mikkel Richards first. So he's got 75 pace, 74 defending, 83 physical. He's 5'11", which is a bit rubbish because he's a bit short. But obviously he is just a tank. He always has been. He's such a good player. Obviously, he used to be a right back for Man City, then moved into centre back for Aston Villa. Got himself a downgrade this year down to a silver. Obviously, yeah, love to downgrade players when they get to this sort of point in their career. He is 29 in the Championship. You know what EA like. But then we also go for Nedum and Onouha. His card on FIFA this year: 79 pace, 79 defending, and 76 pace, 76 defending, and 79 physical. 6'2". So he's got great pace, he's got good defending, good physical, decent work rates, and he's just always had an extremely solid card on FIFA. Where he's playing for QPR when they were back in the Premier League, he just had a monstrous card. It was his card back on, it was FIFA 14, the non-rare 77 pace, 75. No, sorry, my apologies. No, it wasn't. It was FIFA 15. His 83 pace card, which just made him so used and so sought after. I never actually knew he played for Man City, because back on FIFA 10, he had 87 pace. That's fucking ridiculous. He had 87 pace as his base card. No, that was an inform. No, base card. No, base card. That's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? But 83 pace, he did have himself a centre back card, and that year he did extremely look a lot like hair size. So that was another funny thing. Moving on from him, we've got Inform Junker at our left back. 85 pace, 74 dribbling, 74 defending, 72 passing, 75 physical. Very decent looking left back. I wanted to use players I haven't used before. And then another player I haven't used before is the team of the season, John Joe Shelby, or Voldemort, as everyone does like to call him. 71 pace, 82 dribbling, 82 shooting, 74 defending, 88 passing, and 86 physical. 6 foot tall, medium work rates. He's obviously, all the team of the seasons at the minute are really expensive because of the SBCs that are going on. So there's one of them on the market, and it's at 50k. So yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. The two centre-mids to go alongside him in the midfield, we go for Boselli on the right. 77 pace, 79 dribbling, 72 shooting, 80 passing, and 70 physical. Bit of a cheap beast and unknown because he's got very nice stats. And then we don't want to back out. What am I doing? Go back into the squad, and the player is Campana. He's from the Liga, La Liga 123. That's what they call it, which is the second tier. 67 pace, 76 dribbling, 69 shooting, 78 passing, and 72 physical. They're mainly for chemistry, to be honest. But he don't look too bad, does he? Right wing, we go for the Inform Kalkihon. I really wanted the Inform Suso, but he was like 47k, and I was like, nah, you're up. 22k for this guy. I'd much rather pay that. 92 pace, 85 dribbling, 83 shooting, 75 passing, and 70 physical. 5'10", high work rates. The annoying thing is he doesn't have the 4-star skill moves and he doesn't cut in. And I don't have his team of the season card because I wasn't around when the tournament was released, so I'm a bit fuming about that. Left wing, we go for a transfer card. Deulofeu back to Barcelona. If anyone remembers his bronze cards back on like FIFA 12, he was absolutely ridiculous. He had such a tanky bronze card. The team of the season was ridiculous. But his card this year, 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 69 shooting, and 73 passing. And he's got the 4-star skill moves, and he cuts in, and his high-low work rate. So it's even better. And the final player. Centre forward, he is a silver, and he's actually just announced his retirement from football at age 31 due to multiple injuries. So I couldn't decide if I wanted to do, they think it's all over on him because he's obviously ended his career, or FIFA Legends because this guy this guy was a one-hit wonder, and that is all you can call him, is a one-hit wonder, because he just played one season for Swansea ridiculously well. His card this year, 52 pace, of course his pace is going to go down, he's getting old. 66 dribbling, 74 shooting, 68 passing, 6'1", high work rates. He looks very different with his short hair, because everyone knew him with the long, luscious locks when he was back at Swansea. But, to be fair, I'm saying he had a one-hit wonder. He's had a couple of good years, to be honest. FIFA 12, he started off with his 69 rated centre-mid card, got himself an inform when he was playing for, I think that was Real Davalladod, or whatever they're called. He got a cam there, then he got himself a team of the season over there as well, and then he got an inform card when he moved to Swansea, which had 83 shooting, which isn't too bad, with 81 passing. Then obviously he set the world on fire in FIFA 13, had a base card of 75, got a 77 upgrade, 78 inform, 80 inform, and then a 84 team of the season. And then FIFA 14, he went out on loan to Napoli. FIFA 15, he did the same, and that's just when his card started to decline. And obviously this year he is, why have I backed out again? He is again a 73 rated silver card. Obviously now retired, but this card was playing for Real Oviedo in the La Liga 1, 2, 3. But that's been the squad, guys. Let's go get a couple of games done and show off how good Michu really is. I don't know, maybe show off how good Nedum Onouha is for sure. Let's go get the first opponent. Right, opponent number 1 has got a very, very decent looking team. He's got Rene Adler in net, Diekmeyer, Papadopoulos, Stark, Wendell, Wellington Nem, a bit of a FIFA legend, Tyson and Bernard, I think the middle one is. Felipe Anderson, that inform is from this week, and he's got Adriano up top. I was going to play Foot Champions games, but you need max 3 goals, max 6 silvers, so I'm alright, I'm not going to play that. So we're doing it in seasons. Let's hopefully come out with the win and show, well, just see how Michu does in this game. That's what I'm pretty interested in. I don't know what Butland's doing right now. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's making saves left, right and centre, but he's not making good ones. And that corner, completely wasted. The best name in FIFA puts us 1-0 up. His name is Daniele Boselli. That is an incredible, incredible name. And that was a very, very nice finish as well. Good bit of work between him and, I think, Shelby in the midfield. But he gets in the box. Very, very nice finish. Pass Rene Adler. And 30 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. And then he's gone and made it 1-0 absolutely instantly with Adriano. I don't know what Butland was doing there. Just stood watching, really. Yeah, that's a bit shit. Oh, Michu, what a finish! What a finish. He got fouled. I went to take a short free kick and accidentally, kicked it when I was trying to press A to skip. got the ball with, I think, Campana, who played him through. And that is a very, very nice finish into the side of the net. Oh, Callahan's through. His pace is mental. We are 3-1 up. Nice little pass from John Joe Shelby. Past the defenders. Callahan has no troubles putting that into the back of the net. We are 3-1 to the good. Right, boys. We are 3-1 up at half-time and cruising very, very nicely. Not gonna lie, Michu's not too bad. He's not doing too bad. Got himself a goal. But look at those stats. You know, he's had a lot of shots. I will grant him that. He's had 9 shots, 8 on target. I've had 7 of 5. 57% possession to me and 83% passing to his 74. I have noticed though that Michu is knackered already. What is his stamina in game? 42. Wow. 42 stamina. That is awful. Oh my god. Let's hope he can last the second half. Let's test out Shelby's long shots. What a finish! I didn't know if he'd had good long shots or not, but that was a top finish into the left-hand corner of the net. Nice patient passing. I think that was Campana or Boselli. Got it back to Shelby. He got into a bit of space and he just buries that. 4-1. We are playing really well with this team. Especially for a false 9. I hate this formation. Oh, Michu! He has not lost a step when it comes to his finishing. What a finish. Nice finesse, top corner. The keeper was not going to touch that. That is perfect. 5-1. He ain't lost a step. Oh, he has lost about fucking half of his leg with his stamina and his pace. Ha! That's hilarious. He scored and then I took him down for a penalty. That's hilarious. Dodgy tackle. I don't know why he went and did that, but he's got the penalty. Oh, we saved it. Oh, that is brilliant. He scored, but the penalty took priority. The goal was disallowed, and he missed the penalty. Oh, that is brilliant. He doesn't have good stats whatsoever, but he's on a hatch. Oh, that's awful. That is what you call a dreadful free kick. Okay, that was a good goal. Felipe Anderson running at him. Stat come up in the corner of 14 saves from Butland. It just shows how poor he's been putting away his chances. You know, end of the half, end of the game. Sorry, that was the last kick of the game. Shelby man of the match, 1 goal, 2 assists. Very, very nice. Looking at the end game stats, so he's had 15 shots, but he really did nothing with them. So it's just one of those games where he just didn't do anything with the chances he had. Let's go get our second opponent and get the win there. Right, boys, second opponent. Oh, he's got the Syrian Ibra. He's got full team this season. Casillas, Nelson Semedo, who was extinct for ages. Marcano, Felipe, Teles, Romelu. I think it might be Fernando actually. Fernandez. He had Alsoma. He had Smolov. He had the lone legend Skulls. I didn't see his cam. I'm assuming it was Giuliano because everyone uses him. But that's a top start. That is a fucking incredible start. Let's hope I do better than that this game. I'm 1-0 down in 3 minutes. Al Sommer, why could you have not done that for me? You guys don't know what I'm about. We had the Syrian, we had the Russian Ibra in the last episode. Link will be down in the it was a good game, good episode. And damn it, he's just not a good player. Oh, that pace and that persistence from Callahan was incredible. I just couldn't get the ball into Delafeu. Smolov puts that away. 2-0. That's irritating. I find this at the end, after team of the season, especially in like Division 1, 2 and 3, people will build full team of the season teams of, you know, the less sought after leagues like the Russian League and North Eredivisie. And they are just incredible teams. Like, I don't know why more people don't do it. But we are 2-0 down. Let's we need to pull this back. And Michu's the man to do it. Oh my god, what a finish. He is incredible. Haven't cut his hair in game though, have they? He is insane. 40 something stamina, 57 pace, but he has got a belt of a left peg on him. And picked that out the net, Kathias. That was a great finish. Ah, Smolov has scored again. Keeper was completely rooted. Ah, this is a difficult game. A very difficult game. Butland should definitely be playing better than he is. Poor performance so far. I wish he'd skipped the goal, but yeah, 3-1 down. Let's pull this back. We need to. Half time, 3-1 down. We've been dicks. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. He's had 7 and 5. Even possession and a little bit better passing to me. Obviously, Michu being the only goal for us. Very nice finish, but we need to pull our finger out and at least get the draw. I couldn't get a hold of the ball then. That was ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. I say pull our finger out and get a goal. From kickoff, he's literally just done me. Man, see, these Russian League players that no one uses are just OP as fuck. It's ridiculous. 4-1 down and it's only the 47th minute. And it's 5. For fuck's sake! These team of the seasons are OP as anything, man. Fucking crazy how bad we're losing. Michu's offside, for fuck's sake. Thought we'd at least got something back from this game. He looks like a bit like that guy that does Wimble Watch, whatever his name is. Am I glad that's over? Fucking hell. 5-1 loss after a 5-2 win. Cannot believe that. Campana got the assist and Michu got the goal. But I'm going to leave it there, boys. I hope you have all enjoyed. Michu's still a beast. He's still good. He's still a tank at 73 rated with 54 pace and 42 stamina. But he's still a beast nonetheless. I hope you have all enjoyed, guys. As always, put some links down in the description below to Twitter, Instagram, and the last video. Go over and check that out. It was a very, very good episode. Please leave a like on the video. Leave a sub if you're new around here. See you next time, guys. Have an awesome day. I shall see you all later. Bye.